Hello everyone, I'm Yubar, Reingok, and welcome to another episode of FFXIV Heavensward 3.4 New Dawn, or I still don't know the name of this. I honestly don't. It's something. 3.4 something, whatever. Anyways, continuing from where we last left off, which was yesterday. At the time of my recording this, it was yesterday. But anyways, so we're here to talk to Sir Emmerich now about, well, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm literally just flying through this as best I can. Anyways, it brings me joy to see you safely return, Yubar. What news from the Zilfatal? Well, we stopped them. Fuckers. And we are not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remained behind, Mistress Yustola has been tending to Mistress Alisae in your absence, and I'm pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She's a resilient one, much like her brother. Alright, let's go talk to the lady. Hurry up.
Alisae, how are you feeling?
Better, apparently.
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zilfatal while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
Okay.
I take it your mission was a success.
Yeah, but it still didn't get to fight him, though.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
Yeah,
I
that
too
seems
thought
off
his story
there.
fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
The what's account?
You were following these people, Alisae. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers.
The Warriors of Darkness.
Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying Primals in the Scion's stead.
Huh.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt Primals?
Power?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the Beast Tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the Beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
Zodiark.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alisae and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Fair enough.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Xelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Alright.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
That could work.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
He's already left. In fact, we saw him with the...
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
She knows he's turned.
But Alisae, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
This will be interesting.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Okay. It was good of you to accompany my sister on her forays into the coils. The knowledge that you were with her did much to put my mind at rest. Though I know not what she found at the end of her search, Dex and Sinis did inform me that she had taken to the road on her own, apparently on a journey of self-discovery. And what came of that, I can only speculate. I'm glad our paths crossed regardless. My apologies for keeping you waiting. That looks cool. Right then, shall we be off? Doctor never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise to 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember the time at the stadium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, she was not my..." Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? Uh-huh. So be it. Another time, perhaps. I should thank you again for your assistance with my expeditions, Yubar. Though we left matters somewhat unfinished, I am nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand, and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you help me to brave the coil, so too will I help you to defeat the Warriors of Darkness. Yeah, the carriage. Ah, yes, the carriage that so fortuitously arrived to steer us away from Ul'dah after the banquet. The driver informed me that I had my sister to thank for his presence in Ul'dah. How did you know to send help? Oh, trumpet and brass blades are even less discreet than sober ones. Fortunately, by the time I learned of the plot, it was too late to do anything more. Frankly, I'm still amazed Brent managed to find you. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I'm here today because I would regret if I weren't. That is all. Fair enough. Let's depart for the Waking Sands and see if Oranger can be of assistance. He's not going to be there. Or if he is, we're going to have a pretty nasty revealing. Alright. What's the Western Panel, I think, is where it is. I think that's where it is. I hope that's where it is. Otherwise, I spent money on a place I didn't need to go. Yeah, this is the right place. Alright, Gilded Magitek Armor, take me away! Well, this place hasn't, changed in the least. Goddamn scheming ass Lalafell. Alright. Let's do this. Gonna go straight into a cutscene or what? Well, we are! Ranger, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Alphinaud? Would that the scholar had been fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up, only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time, to identify and remove the source of the beast type's crystals, and I accidentally clicked and I didn't get to see what the rest of that was, but whatever! Y'all can go back and pause it and see what I missed. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Assassins do not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Melthor. Leviathan? Oh! Olgamor stirreth. And there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors, mock thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst still afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. This consult with the Maelstrom forces at Camp Overlook, Yubar. Camp Overlook. Thank you for your counsel, Orange. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. She knows the truth. If I may, brother. Enger, is there anything else you would like to say? Alisae? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I asked to, god damn my fucking fingers. Being nowhere near as well as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. I said, I have heard tell of a promising tome. The Garen Oracles? Mayhap you could start there. By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Oh yes, the player's been kept out of the, your character's been kept out of the know, but not you, because this is just, I don't know. Oh yeah, I can finally accept this one. Took long enough. There we go. Alright, to Camp Overlook. Oh, yay! Oh, hey, Camp Overlook. Oh, hey, blow it in. 7 hoes. At this rate, I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. I'm the guy who slayed him, you jackass. Oh, fancy that. Just when my Kobold homes look like coming to a head, the signs of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. Yes, let's get to it. So our friendly neighbors in Ulgamar have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an arm full of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Let me out and help us search the camp for a little booger, would you? Sure, why not? My Maelstrom friends have seemed no more agitated than when we first arrived. You happen to know why that might be? Yeah, they're looking for a Kobold. A Kobold in the camp, you say? Yes, I just said that. That would appear to corroborate Orange's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on the Slayer. For the present, we must do everything in our powers to prevent the Titan summoning, and that means finding and questioning this Kobold. Oh, let me guess. He is going to be over here. He's going to be behind something, I know that. But the question is, what's he going to be behind? He's not going to be over there. Oh, where'd he get to? Oh no, is he over here? No? Huh. Okay, where'd he go? Come on now, let's stop playing this stupid game. Don't make me have to do this, aren't we? There he is. Kobold. It's a kid! Yeah, okay, saw that going. There's a fucking kid! Stay back! Away! Far back! I'm not a... That's no use. Pointless, hopeless, no use. But... We're crying out loud. He's running in circles now. Jesus. No, shit. Keep hitting the wrong one. That one. Oh my. This just isn't good for you. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, yes, just talk. Okay. Really just gotta send me on this stupid roundabout shit, huh? Let's waste 10 minutes of your fucking time. This was a stupid plan. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. Gah! You found me again. What do I do? What do we do? What to do? I come in peace, only talk. Speak, say, talk. But please, please, do not hurt me. Still this is our wily Kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. We could very well give one a bruised knee. That's all, we got him. Fine work, Silence. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, 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 I came to talk, to ask for help, but when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and No, let us... I'll take a deep breath. I'm trying to get through this crap missions to get to the real stuff again. Discuss this like civilized individuals. What's your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least, I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I'm Alphinaud, and this is my sister Alisae. Yubar and the man who found you is our friend. And now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Blowden here thinks you want to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? No one's going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, he's... The Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him! Beat him! Fight him! Stop him! Already, huh? I have a feeling we're not going to make it in time. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents in the other way, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace? You know what that means. I do not want to believe it, but I've heard tales of falsified foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. Although, even I've heard it. Thanks, Rob Dyke, for letting me learn shit like that. Oh, God. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen. Only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Well, sure, why not? Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure the crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready, just in case. Alright, after this next mission, we're calling it quits. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated theory of disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12, have mercy. They would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. I heard that Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know! Oh! Civil spots! Each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come. Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Okay, let's go get the first cache. Should be pretty easy, I believe. Oh, here's the first cache. Quickly! Yeah, I got it. Do you have them all? Good, lead on, Gabu. This way! Ah, ha, ha, ha. Alrighty then. We're on another just running through this and trying to get through. And where was the order that was supposed to be taking that one, you bunch of slack asses? Alright, I got it. That's 2 caches down. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Do you hear me, brother? Brother? Aye, it's just that... What? I'm quite certain that crate once bore its guardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine Kobolds traveling to Corythus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. What are the Asians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never mind you about that. As Alisae said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. The next one is the last and very large. Very big, very huge, very large. Okay, so they are being smuggled, like we thought. That's great. Yep, they are being smuggled. Who would have thought it? Whoa, this is actually a pretty large cache, after all. Though you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Okay, wait, what? They've moved them already. Confound it. What about you, Yubar? Any luck? Nothing! This cannot be! Who saw them? Spotted, saw! Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to and why? Within Ol Gamor, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again, is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them! And we will, Gabu, we will. Stay calm, we still have time. They have yet to call the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander Bloedin's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Yubar, if you would be so kind. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping. Brief Commander Blowington of the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetheryte within Ugamoro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I will join you anon. Strange, I would have thought you would remain in the thick of the action, but if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way! I go all the way around, don't I? I don't even remember where the crystal is, to be honest. I know I'm attuned to it, I just can't remember where it is. Oh! I made this easy. I take it this is the aetheryte we seek. Right then. As soon as Alphinaud arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Yubar. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. If it's Titan, I can handle him. I'm level 60 now. Maybe Extreme Titan can't handle me. Quickly, you clods! Briskly, swiftly, quickly! I will not suffer any further delays! Hello! Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals, and there will be no summoning this day. Overdoors? Here? But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Oh, shit. Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace? You monster, how could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, Alisae, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people. Anything to deliver them from despair. Whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work together with us, together, to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdweller's convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you! Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers! You take and you take and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. Promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of Aether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. Oh my god. Oh, Merlweb, no. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You'll not ruin ours! I said I'd come for you when I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something, please. Please. Please! Wait, what? Oh. Shit! Wake up! 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 Shit! Oh hell! Titan? Wait. Oh my god! Holy shit! Seven hells! No shit! I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. No! Get him out of here! I got this! We must away! Go! I can handle this by myself! What? No! Why did I run? It's not that tough. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than that Gabu accompanied us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a Primal, just surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being boards of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of not violence. If we have one cause for optimism, is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual. Meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a Primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of Aether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Okamoro, the more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally the troops, and the cycle will continue. Yubar, you know what must be done. Will you face the lower crags once more? I was planning to! Thank you, my friend. Alisae and I will tend to Gabu. When you finish with the Primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. Oh, come on! Making me redo shit that I already did some fucking long-ass goddamn time ago. What was it? Was it L? No. I don't remember which one's Theory Finder. It's you! You stupid son of a bitch. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I'm trying to think. There's supposed to be... No shit. It's not this. I'm looking for party finder. That's what I'm looking for. Player search. Party finder. There it is. Ugh. Fucking fine. No, god damn it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so guess now I just wait. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna go do some shit while I wait. That was easy. Only 6 of those. Shit. Still good, right? Woo! I did it! Uh-oh. I don't know where it's gonna drop me now, because I was kind of somewhere else. Oh, shit. Well, turns out when you're a little 60 badass, you can just 6-man Titan hard. And it's nothing. Anywho. Ah, there he is. Why did I not tell you he would return safe and sound? These done then. Titan is no more. Yeah, he's out of it. Oh, I forgot to switch back to Dark Knight. Ah, whatever. Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He's been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he's made no attempt to respond. He's almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he's succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes. You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Isaeo's followers are beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Well, just like last time, I'm gonna go ahead and start up the next one and then leave it here. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how long this one is. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here after I start this one up. Alright. There is not to be gained from dwelling on... There is naught to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters. Informing Commander Bloedin that Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? Sure. Why not? Okay. Alright, let's, back here. Ah, you're a sight for sore eyes. When those came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. All Sylvan, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men will be, believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, Primal's a Primal, and there isn't a soul in the Maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, like, we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Now, I know you lot have places to be, but why not stay tonight? We've been honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's Bane. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Why the fuckity fuck not? Why? No reason for it.
Who goes there?
Just me, probably. Yeah, I'm a creepy motherfucker.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. So quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Sharlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Oh boy.
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving.
It's not.
The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light.
I'm sick of being that, actually.
As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those we hold dear.
Fucking hell, you. Wait a minute. Where's this? And you're not orange or like I thought, apparently.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
The Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say.
Shit.
It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Wait, that is Oranger?
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation.
It is!
Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
About time.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
You bastard.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Damn it, Ernger. Then thought I was gonna quit here, but apparently not. Oh, Yubar, I trust you had a good night's rest. I was but this moment speaking with Queen Y'shtola via Link Pro. I had some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates, which had once borne Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Merrick believes that it's only a matter of time before the culprits are found, but we shall have to wait and see. In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into the recent activities of the other tribes, because they too are flush with Ishgardian crystals. With that in mind, I suggest we pay Ernger another... Wait, where's Alisae? She was here but a moment ago, with Gabu. Complicated that way. Oh wait, what? It didn't show her a second ago. Let me guess. It's time to leave, isn't it? My apologies for disappearing again. If there's any consolation, I've already packed my things. How is he? Brother, Commander Bloden, something tells me you're not solely here out of concern for his welfare. To answer your question, there's been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with the same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander? And treat him with every kindness? He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given that chance, until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what has become of him. Aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, and nor will Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to... And I know I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there's nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness... Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them. And never ever forget. Come along, little one. say thank you. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrate these events will be made to answer for their crimes. A thousand times over, aye. There will be a reckoning. Well then. Back to the Waking Sands where Erringer is gone. Oh, fucking no he is. Fun. Oh, here we go. No Erringer! He abandoned us because he knew he was caught. What, he's here? We have heard the glad tidings from Ogamora, my friends. By the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limsa Laminza may rest easy. I should like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling Yubar to dispatch him before the Warriors of Darkness could make matters worse. It's by no means an unmitigated success, but will have to suffice. And then let's speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavy on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought out the Gurren oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture. One of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. 7 times have they succeeded, and of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as my lady Menphilius spake unto thee. As for what becometh of these reflections when they in the source are joined, frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow unto the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. Then if the Warriors of Darkness succeed, everyone in the world will die? In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the renunciation of the flesh, and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner of the Warriors of Darkness described, and give way into a void wherein none may know either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul which returneth unto the source may be born anew, saved. Such, at least, is their belief, I surmise. Oh, shit! God! Fucking fingers. Ere we speak further on the subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. It would seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered to the hands of a certain Alamegan parties. Alamegans? Strange. And he believes this to be the work of the same Ishgarian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes? I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. And lest thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Asians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralgur. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the Alamegan liberation. Oh, am I about to go see Eden Papalimo? It may also interest thee to know, I'm sorry, I'm smiling now. Interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Elaine Royale's network of spies. Surely you jest! And yet, it is not so surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Asians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. all of which is irrelevant. Forgive me. We must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Yubar, Alisae, will you come with me to Little Alamigo? Yes, of course. I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves, firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Now what? Alphinaud, Alisae, Yubar, are you three listening? Good. I have tidings. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you're sitting down, a man in black robes. Then you have them, and the crystals too. What few remained, aye. Regrettably, it would seem they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. It was bound for Little Alamigo, we were told, where it will be received by members of the local resistance group. Since Sir Emmerich's men no longer have need of my services, I have a mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence. We learned of the shipments but a few moments ago. Ha! Yeah, I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior Light and his little helpers. Ah, wait a moment. There's more! And I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers, formerly in the employ of Elaine Rollet. The infamous Ivy herself? I remember Ivy! Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that... Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning on to contact Stola next. Is there someone else you would have me notify first? No, there isn't. Alisae? Acting weird, girl. What in the world has gotten into her? It's twice now that we've sought Ranger's aid, and twice she treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archon was one of her grandfather's most dedicated pupils, and spent as much time at the Levelier estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggle to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later, though. Little Alamigo awaits. And here's where I'm calling this episode, because, hey, who knows what's going to happen next? Could be the finale. Probably will be the finale. But anyways, I'm going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more, feel free to hit that subscribe button and then turn on notifications to get notified whenever I post a new video. If you want to know you liked the video, feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment, or do both. It's completely up to you. But thank you all so much for watching. Y'all keep on gaming. I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Here by myself doing some shit, you know, for a long time. Wait, does that also restore health? Holy shit! That does, that's awesome!